Cathy, the Clumsy Soaper. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing for a weekly soap making video content, DIY tutorials, or recipes from me. Soap making is my passion, so I would really appreciate if you can join me in my soap making journey so we can learn and grow together. Before we start, I'd like to announce that I have this mini giveaway for all of my subscribers. Hello everyone! Thank you so much! So, this is not an expensive tool. It's a very cheap item. It's a 38.5 cm by 28.5 cm silicone lace mat that you can use in making impression mat soaps. This is not a sponsored giveaway, and even if this is a very cheap item, please know that it came from the bottom of my heart. Oh, yeah. So as I already mentioned that this is open to all of my subscribers. All you have to do is count the number of clumsy meter that I have in this video. It looks like this wink emoji with a clumsy meter wording there, but you have to exclude this one. Also, give me a comment, feedback, suggestion, violent reaction, or anything. Before I forget, I would also like to announce that this giveaway is open from now until the midnight of July 2, Greenwich Mean Time plus 800 time zone. So I'm not so sure on what would be that time in your country, but what I'll do is when the giveaway deadline is over, I'll update the title of this video, and then I will do a raffle from those who joined in the giveaway. There will only be one winner in this giveaway, so I hope that's you. Alright, without further ado, let's start with our soap making. This is a longer video compared to the length of the video that I post here in my channel because there are two parts. The first part will be the making of the soap mold using the Pringles canister, and the second part will be the soap making. So let's get started! Using a cutter, remove the end cap of the canister. Then turn it upside down and remove the lid. Using a stretch wrap, cling wrap, saran wrap, or cellophane wrap, cover the opening of the canister. I did the double layer just to avoid any leakage. Next, place the lid back and using a scotch tape, just wrap the cellophane to secure it properly. Oops, there's another clumsy meter there. Alright, remember in this giveaway, all you have to do is to count how many clumsy meters are there and then write it down in the comment section below together with your comment, feedback or suggestion, or even violent reaction. And then, once I do the raffle draw, I'll verify on whether the winner is a subscriber into this channel, because this giveaway is only open for all of my subscribers. It's my little way of thanking you for the love and support. Then now, as you can see, I covered the lid with the cellophane wrap again so that I don't have to worry on whether the lid will fall off. Oops, there's another clumsy meter there. I think I lost count already. So now, using an overhead transparency film, we can line our canister. This is an A4 size, so we don't need to do any cuttings or trimmings. All we have to do is roll it in, and you don't even need to use a scotch tape there. The material is flexible, so it will follow the shape of the canister. And then for this part, this will be optional. The reason why I have this paper towel cardboard is because I need it for my design. But if you just need a simple design, then you don't even have to follow and do what I'm doing at this point. It's just that I need it with the design that I planned for today. So yeah, I just have to fold that and put it in. Then we move to part 2. Let's make soaps! Alright, here I already have the oil mix and the lye solution both at room temperature. And then pour the lye solution into the oil mix. All you have to do is to just pour it gently because this is caustic. I know that you already know that. But for beginners and even for advanced soap makers, we always have to remind ourselves that this is caustic and we have to protect ourselves. So here I pour the fragrance oil. Notice that what I would normally do is to just stir it gently, and I don't use a stick blender because the lye solution that I use is already at 37% solution, so the reaction will be faster compared to lower concentrations of lye solution. Then I'll just wait until the solution emulsifies. So while I'm waiting, of course, I'm doing the mixing. And then once it had emulsified, just like what you are seeing now, I will pour it into the colorants. I don't even have to wait until I reach light trace. Because remember, after I poured all this solution, emulsified solution into the colorants, I still have to mix that. Right? So mixing, if for example, I pour on a light trace and then do another set of mixing for the colorants, I probably would reach a medium trace or even a heavy trace if, for example, the fragrance oil that I use at that point also accelerates the trace. So to avoid that, what I would normally do is to just wait until it had emulsified and then pour it into the colorant and then stir it again, and then I will have the light trace just like what you are seeing now. Okay, just spare me a moment while I remove the popsicle sticks that I used to homogeneously mix the colorants into the soap batter. Yay! Another clumsy meter! How many? How many? How many clumsy meters are there? Okay, a little chit chat while I pour the soap batter into the improvised soap mold that we made today. Finally, the stainless sheet that I ordered arrived today. I made 3 soaps last weekend. This is one of them, and another 2 more will be coming. And then after that, my setup will be entirely different because the table will have the stainless sheet already, and I already have my 2 lightings. So that's my setup now, and I hope that it will help me. But normally, I do my soap making in the morning or in the afternoon, so I don't need to use any artificial lights. But I really like the stainless sheet that I bought because it means I can get rid of this leather cover that I am using now. Actually, this leather came from an old sofa that we have. Then before we throw that away, I've decided I want to take that leather cover. And that time, I really don't have any idea on what to do with the leather cover. It's just that I know that it's leather, and even if it's synthetic, I know that I can do something with that. I can recycle that. And I really don't know what for until the day that I did my soap making, and then I realized that I have that leather cover that I can use. I'm a big fan of recycling or reusing things. I know that there are things that you need to buy as a new thing, especially if it's a gadget. But for things like this, like for example now, I know that I can save some money in reusing my Pringles canister. So why not do that? Right? And some more, there are times wherein, for example, you just want to try a specific design. You want to try a round shape soap, but you don't have the round mold. So instead of buying a round mold for a one-time trial of a specific shape that you'd like, then you can use this canister. And even if it's permanent, it's also not a problem. It's way cheaper and it's easy to do. Well, for me, I'm not so sure about you, but anything that doesn't cost so much is a big yes for me, because we can use that money to buy other soap making stuff, right? Okay, going back here, I already removed one of the cardboard and I am rotating the canister to remove the second cardboard. By the way, this is the third time that I showed you on how to use the Pringles canister as an improvised soap mold. The first two times that I used this one was for the lupa soap that I made, and that's a melt and pour soap. And there's another one, I think it's the coffee scrub soap, and that's also a melt and pour soap, wherein I made the rim for the coffee soap. And there's also an inner embed where I use the paper towel cardboard roll as an embed container. And then now, here is the cold process soap. And I remembered that there was a question or a request in one of the videos. I think it was a question on whether we can also use this for hot process. The answer is yes, we can do. It's not a problem. I've tried that before. It's just that I don't have it. I don't have it on camera. But don't worry, there shouldn't be any problem. And if you want, and if you feel that using the cellophane or the stretch wrap is tedious, you can also use the peel and seal, so you don't have to use the scotch tape. But for me, even if I already have the peel and seal, I still use the scotch tape. Better be safe than sorry. After a day, we can start to unmold our soap. First, we remove the lid. Then next, we remove the plastic cover or the plastic sheet. And then we can trim a portion of the soap so that it is much easier for us to do the unmolding. We can just push the soap out from the canister. And while I am doing the unmolding, you will notice that it's very easy to remove this one. It's almost as easy with the way I unmold my round soaps using my acrylic tower mold. It's just that we don't have something that we can use to push it out once it goes somewhere in the middle. So what I did was to just take an empty container, an empty bottle, or for my case, I use this empty ketchup container to push the soaps out. It's very easy. You don't even need to tear your canister apart. But if you'd like to, you still can. I did that in the previous 2 videos that I shared with you using a Pringles canister. Well, it was a different case because that's a melt and pour, and this is a cold process. Normally, it is much softer compared to melt and pour. And then, I like the swirls. I use the chopstick swirl. Just do whatever. I call this swirl a mantra swirl. Tower mantra. It's basically a combination of swirls that you do on a vertical shape mold instead of the normal horizontal mold. Yeah, it's just my naming convention. It's not the official name for this design. Well, we can call whatever design that we want according to our own preferences, right? Well, for me, that's what I believe in. As long as you do what you want to do and you don't hurt any other people, that's fine. Well, for me. Then now we can cut our soap. Let's see how it goes. Just gently push. And while we are cutting the soaps, let's do a recap of what we have done today. We did a soap using an improvised soap mold for the molding of our soap. That's one. Second is we have the giveaway, and the deadline will be until Sunday midnight. That will be July 2. Yeah, before I forget, happy birthday to my Papa and Harry. My father's birthday will be on July 1 and my nephew's birthday will be July 2. So, yeah, happy birthday! I love you! And then this giveaway is open to all our subscribers, and I've also shared with you a little something about the stainless sheet that I received. So I really like how this soap came out. I like the combination of orange and yellow and blue, light blue. Yay! So I also hope that you like this one, and if you did like and enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to keep you notified of my weekly soap making video uploads. Another soap making tip is to don't throw away your soap trimmings and your soap shavings. Just like this one, these are leftover from today's project that I took from the paper rolls. I just use a fondant plunger cutter to cut out the shapes, and I can use this as an embed or a topper in my next soap making project. Let me know if you need a video of that. I'll try to edit and upload it if you request. Thank you! And that is our Pringles canister. We can just remove the transparency film and we can reuse the Pringles canister again. It's that easy and it's that simple. Don't ask me on how many times can we use the Pringles canister. I'm not so sure, but you will notice that it will turn soft or softer in time. So if that happens, you just throw it away. Thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you for all the love and the support that you give me every week.
Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed what I shared, please leave a like and a comment below. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to keep you posted on my latest uploads. Until next time, bye-bye and happy birthday to those who will be celebrating their birthdays this month. God bless!